Idioms are phrases or expressions that have a different meaning from the words you see. They are very common in English, and using them can help you understand native speakers and sound more natural when you speak. Today, we will learn 5 popular English idioms. Break a leg. It's raining cats and dogs. Bite the bullet. The elephant in the room. And to be on cloud 9. We will explain what each idiom means and give you simple examples so you can use them in your conversations. Let's begin with the first idiom, break a leg. You might think this means to hurt yourself, but actually, break a leg is a way to wish someone good luck, especially before they perform or do something important. It is often used in theaters before actors go on stage. Instead of saying good luck, people say break a leg, because some believe that saying good luck might bring bad luck. For example, imagine your friend has an exam tomorrow. You can say, break a leg on your exam. Or, if your sister has a dance performance, you can tell her, break a leg tonight. Remember, you are wishing them good luck, not telling them to really break their leg. Now let's look at the second idiom. It's raining cats and dogs. This idiom does not mean that animals are falling from the sky. In fact, it's raining cats and dogs means that it is raining very heavily. You use it when there is a big storm or lots of rain. For example, if you look out the window and see that the rain is pouring down, you can say, "Wow, it's raining cats and dogs today." Or, if your friend calls you and asks if you want to go outside, you can say, "I don't think so. It's raining cats and dogs." This way, you tell them the weather is very bad. Let's move on to the third idiom, bite the bullet. Bite the bullet means to do something difficult or unpleasant that you cannot avoid. Sometimes we do not want to do something, but we know we must, so we bite the bullet and do it anyway. For example, imagine you have a lot of homework, but you really want to watch TV. You might say, "I should bite the bullet and finish my homework before I watch TV." Or maybe you are afraid to go to the dentist, but you know you need to go. You can say, "I have to bite the bullet and make an appointment." So, bite the bullet means to face something difficult, even if it is not fun. Our fourth idiom is the elephant in the room. This idiom is not talking about a real elephant. The elephant in the room means a big problem or topic that everyone knows about, but nobody wants to talk about. It is something obvious, but people avoid discussing it because it might be uncomfortable or embarrassing. For example, let's say you and your friends are talking, but everyone is thinking about an argument that happened earlier. No one wants to mention it, but it is the elephant in the room. Or at work, maybe everyone knows the company is having problems, but nobody says anything. The company's problems are the elephant in the room. You can use this idiom when you feel that something important is being ignored. Finally, our fifth idiom is to be on cloud 9. If someone is on cloud 9, they are very happy or excited about something. This idiom is a way to say that you feel great joy or happiness. For example, if you pass an important test, you might say, "I'm on cloud 9." Or, if your friend gets a new job, they can tell you, "I'm on cloud 9, I got the job." You can use this idiom whenever you want to describe feeling very, very happy. Let's review the meanings and examples one more time, so you remember them well. Break a leg means good luck. It is used before someone does something important, like performing or taking a test. Example, break a leg on your job interview. It's raining cats and dogs means it is raining very heavily. Example, take an umbrella. It's raining cats and dogs outside. Bite the bullet means to do something difficult or unpleasant because you have to. Example, I have to bite the bullet and clean my room. The elephant in the room means a big problem or topic that everyone knows about, but nobody talks about. Example, nobody wants to talk about the mistake. It's the elephant in the room. To be on cloud 9 means to be very happy or excited. Example, she was on cloud 9 after winning the prize. Now, let's practice using these idioms in real situations. Imagine you are talking with your friends or family. Try to use these idioms in your sentences. For break a leg. If your friend is nervous before a presentation, you can encourage them by saying, break a leg, you'll do great. For it's raining cats and dogs. If you get wet coming home, you can say, it was raining cats and dogs, so my clothes are soaked. For bite the bullet, if you need to wake up early for work and you don't want to, you can tell yourself, I have to bite the bullet and get up now. For the elephant in the room, if your family is quiet at dinner because of a disagreement, you can think, no one is talking about the elephant in the room. For to be on cloud nine, if your team wins a match, you can say, we were on cloud nine after the victory. Idioms can make your English sound more natural and fun. They are used every day by native speakers in many different situations. As you learn more English, try to notice when people use idioms and practice using them yourself. Don't worry if you forget sometimes. Learning idioms takes time, but with practice, you will get better. Remember, idioms don't always make sense if you translate them word by word. That's why it's important to learn their meanings and see how they are used in context. You can write down new idioms you hear and look up their meanings, or ask your teacher or friends about them. Let's finish by making short sentences with all 5 idioms together. Before the school play, the teacher said, break a leg, to all the students. On my way to school, it was raining cats and dogs, so I arrived very wet. I didn't want to speak in front of the class, but I had to bite the bullet and do it. Everyone was silent during lunch because of the disagreement, the elephant in the room. When I got an A on my test, I was on cloud nine all day. Try using these idioms the next time you speak English. Your conversations will be more colorful, and you will understand English speakers better. Good luck, and remember, break a leg with your English learning.